We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. How you watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In the news today, a 19-year-old Senton farmer, he's in a sad mood today. Early Tuesday morning, Christmas Eve, about 2:30, hoodlums, they went to his goat pen at Ensfield in the Brownstown area where they stole 2 of his Nubian back mixed breed goats. Now, if you know about goats, one of those goats is valued at least 850,000 Jamaican dollars. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, a 35-year-old female, she has been charged for obtaining money by false pretense. Her name is Christine Sulan Brown, and she's living at Darling Street in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. The allegation is that sometime last year, a man in his mid-20s is living in the parish of St. James. He was looking for a piece of land to buy when he saw a parcel of land being advertised online for sale at Darling Street in Savannah Lamar. The price for the land was 250,000 Jamaican dollars. The allegation is that the young man, he contacted Christine, the person behind the advertisement, by cell phone. He later met her and she showed him a parcel of land at Darling Street. It is further alleged that both of them, they agreed to the price and he paid her 250,000 Jamaican dollars. Sometime later, the young man, he revisited the land and he saw building blocks on it. The allegation is that he spoke to Christine about it and she demanded another 100,000 Jamaican dollars to secure the land. The man, he became suspicious and a report was made to the police. Yesterday, Thursday, December 26, a raid was carried out and Christine, she was picked up by the police. She has since been charged and she'll be going to the courts shortly. Over in St. Catherine, a 56-year-old retired JDF soldier, he has been charged for obtaining money by means of false pretense and conspiracy. His name is Philip Panton and he's living in the Greendale area of Spanish Town in the parish of St. Catherine. The allegation is that 2 females living in the parish of St. Catherine, their site being advertised online for placement on the USA and Canada farm work program. They contacted the persons behind the advertisement and they ended up sending them over 1 million Jamaican dollars in cash. The females, they later saw posts online of persons saying that they were scammed by John Bradford and Philip Panton. As a result, they requested a refund, but same was not forthcoming. A report was made to the police who commenced investigation. John Bradford, he's still at large, but ex-soldier Philip Panton, he was picked up by the police and he was charged. So he'll be going to the courts shortly. This next incident, it took place late Christmas Eve night, Tuesday, December 24, about 11:30. It took place in the vicinity of a supermarket at Market Street in the Sentons Bay area of Senton. Reports are that a 49-year-old man, he was involved in a dispute with 3 guys. They left, but 2 of them returned. One of them, he was armed with a gun, which he used to open gunfire at the man who he was involved in the dispute with. But guess what? The man who he fired at, he was not hit. He ended up shooting 3 persons who were out for Grand Market celebrations. A 9-year-old girl, she received gunshot wounds to her right arm. A 51-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his right thigh. And a 27-year-old man, he received gunshot wounds to his left shoulder and his right foot. They were rushed to hospital where they were treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. This one took place early Christmas morning, Wednesday, December 25, about 3:30. It took place at Old Fort Bay in the parish of St. Ann. Our information is that a businessman in his late 30s and his wife in her mid-30s, they locked up their business place about 2 o'clock early Christmas morning and they were on their way home. On reaching their gate, it was observed that some stones were placed in their driveway. A loud banging sound was then heard on the driver's door window. Whatever it was that caused that banging sound, it shattered the driver door glass. A hoodlum, he then walked up to the driver door and he pointed a gun at the businessman. The hoodlum, he squeezed off one round which caught the wife in her face. The businessman, who is a licensed firearm holder, he managed to pop off and he opened gunfire at the hoodlum, who ran off, making good his escape. It is not known whether or not he was hit. The female, she was rushed to hospital where she was treated. Let's hope that she's okay and let's hope that this hoodlum, boy may I tell you. And still in St. Ann, this one took place on Christmas morning, Wednesday, December 25, about 10 o'clock. It took place at Church Lane in the Green Bay area of Steertown. The police, they are alleging that they went in search of a guy named Lenroy Goulbourne, but he's also known as Oil or Bumpy. Bumpy is 41 years old and he's from Lodge Green district in the Frankfield area of Clarendon. It is further alleged that Bumpy, he's wanted by the Clarendon police for a murder in that parish. The police, they are claiming that they went to Church Lane on foot when Bumpy, he was spotted. He was seen sitting on a rock across from a pink house. On seeing the police, the allegations are that Bumpy, he pulled a gun and fired a shot at them. The police, they are claiming that they took evasive action and returned the fire, and Bumpy, he ran away, making good his escape in some bushes. The police, they were still in the area when about 45 minutes later, a female, she brought Bumpy to the police and told them that Bumpy, he stated that he did not want to be killed by the police. He was taken into police custody and he'll be slapped with shooting charges. He will also be sent to Clarendon to face murder charges. And I know that some of you, you go jump in the comment section and ask me where is the gun. If I knew, I would have tell you. The mayhem. This next incident, it took place early this morning, Friday, December 27 at minutes to 3 o'clock. It took place at the main entrance of a popular hotel along Norman Malley Boulevard in Negril on the Hanover side. Our information is that staff at the hotel, they heard a loud impact sound which sounded like a motor vehicle colliding with an object. Checks were made and the lifeless body of a man was seen lying on his back along the soft shoulder on the right side of the road like you're heading towards Green Island. The police, they were informed and they arrived on the scene. We are told that from all indication, a motor vehicle hit the man and that vehicle, it was heading towards Green Island. The vehicle, it did not stop, but our information is that the police, they found a single license plate about 5 feet from the body. Investigators, they know the make and the model for the vehicle that this license plate came off, and they also know who owns that vehicle. The man who was seen lying on the south shoulder, he died on the spot. Now, I don't have a name for him, but it is said that he is of an unsound mind, of a dark complexion, slim built, and has short locks. Sad indeed. This next incident, very, very sad indeed. It took place yesterday morning, Thursday, December 26, at Aldear in the Bluefields police area in the parish of Westmoreland. That lady on your screen, her name is Mrs. Katleen Scott, and she was 91 years old. Mrs. Scott, she was a mother, a grandmother. We are told that she was also a great-grandmother, an aunt, you name it. We are told that Mrs. Scott, she was loved by many, but early yesterday morning, she was at her home with other family members when one of her daughters, she got up to use the bathroom. The daughter, she then went into the kitchen and she noticed that fire and smoke were seen coming from her mother's bedroom. The daughter, she tried to assist her mother. She kicked in her mother's bedroom door, trying to save her, but the flames were too much for her. Very quickly, the entire room was engulfed in flames. Very quickly, the entire house was engulfed in flame. Mrs. Katleen Scott, she perished in the fire. Sad indeed. Condolences to Mrs. Scott's family and her friends. May her soul find rest. In this next report, now, you remember Cheeky. His correct name is Dwight Williams, and he is 42 years old. He is living at Garden District in the White House area of Westmoreland. On Sunday, December 15, I posted an interview with Cheeky where he admitted to shooting and killing that guy on your screen. His name is Romario Singh, but he was also known as Baggio. I had also gotten Cheeky to surrender to the police and handed over the illegal gun that he used to kill Baggio. There are many questions that remain unanswered in that interview. Questions like, was Cheeky speaking the truth when he claimed that the gun that he used to kill Baggio was the gun that he took from Baggio the night before? Was this the first time, like Cheeky is claiming, he was firing a gun? Well, guess what? Cheeky, he has been charged for another murder, and this murder, it was committed on Wednesday night, October 2, almost 12 midnight. It took place at the same Garden District where Cheeky, he shot and killed Baggio. The allegations are that guy on your screen, his name is Rayon Doran Blair, but he was also known as Fargo or Plattup. He was 32 years old and he lived at Garden District in the White House area. Fargo, he was at his home sitting on a bench in his yard when the allegations are that he was approached by Cheeky and one of his cronies. It is alleged that Cheeky, he was armed with an M16 rifle and his crony, he was armed with a 9mm pistol. They opened gunfire at Fargo, who managed to run off, but the allegations are that Cheeky and his crony, they chased Fargo and sprayed him with bullets. Fargo, he fell to the ground, and Cheeky and his crony, they made good their escape. Fargo, he died on the spot. The police, they were called, and when they processed this crime scene, 15 M16 and 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The police, they have since unearthed evidence that have linked Cheeky to Fargo's killing, and he was formally charged yesterday. So the question is, will innocent sounding cheeky be charged for more murders or shootings in the area? Stand by. Yeah, man, stand by. More to come. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And if you notice, yeah man, if you notice, we are almost at 300,000 subscribers. Yeah man, you can help us to reach that target. Just tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend to tell another friend. Share the channel. Share the videos. And if you are watching the videos and you're not subscribed yet, hit on the subscribe button. Alright? In the final report for today, I carried a report on Sunday. It was about an incident that took place the previous night. Saturday, December 21, about 9 o'clock. It took place at Pell River in the Green Island police area of Hanover. A man. His name is Sheldon Salmon, but he was popularly known as Rasta. Rasta was 41 years old. We are told that Rasta, he was at his home when two hoodlums went there and kicked open his bedroom door. The hoodlums, they immediately opened gunfire at Rasta. Rasta, he managed to run from the house, but the hoodlums chased him and fired more shots at him. Rasta, he managed to hide himself in bushes, and the hoodlums, they made good their escape on foot in the area. The police, they were called, and members of the EMT transported Rasta to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where he was admitted in a serious condition. When the police processed that crime scene, a number of .40 spent shells were recovered from the scene. Rasta, he was later transferred to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, but he died yesterday, Thursday, December 26, while he was being treated. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa Newslink and KlLLNG TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complaining. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah.